Alrighty, we are live. We're good to go.
Welcome, everybody. The 2031 season has come to an end, and we are about to recap it and head into the beginning of the 2032 season. Mike is here. How are you doing, buddy?
I am doing pretty well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I can't wait to start.
Me as well. I'm excited to start this new season. I am. It seems like, I'll say this, we are moving fairly fast in this dynasty. We are. We're going into our 8th year. But there's something about this game this year that doesn't make it feel so old to play. Like it's fun.
I agree.
You know, like Madden can get that way sometimes. If you're doing like a franchise, like once you get past a certain point of your franchise, it can get a little stagnant, and it's probably because you're starting to run into made up players. With college football, I think the difference is even though we're at a point where we're starting to get into that realm of made up players, there's more of a reality to it because who knows if these made up players are real people in the world, and who knows if they play football or not. So I guess that's what makes it a little more exciting and a little more fun to play. I'm not saying Madden's not fun because I love Madden. I can't wait to get the new game. But I think that's what makes this one so much fun and so exciting to keep moving the way we're moving. You know.
I agree with Matt. I think college football gets away with the created players a little bit more than Madden does because every year it's a constant change where Madden, a lot of the players are in the game for a long time. And then you get to that point where there's only a handful of real guys left and it's all created guys. And it's like, okay, time to hit the restart button.
I mean, I know Madden at one point they used to, and I don't know if they still do this or not, but once they get to a certain point of a franchise, they start putting in like people who wrote the script for, you know, the storyline for my player, and they'll put in like people that were like designers, like they'll create them to put them in the game for you to play as. You know, we're opposed to this, they probably do that. It's not something that I really deep dove into, so I'm guessing they have done that in this game. But it's still the point of college football with the way it goes. You know, you don't have the same player on the same team sometimes for more than a year because of the transfer portal. But also, one player is in college football for the max 5 years because of that extent, you know, the red shirting and the extended year and all that stuff. But you're only going to see a player for 4 years, max 5. And then sometimes getting into it like this, I only had, for example, Drew Aller for 2 seasons. Why? Because he's a senior. So, you know, you lose players fairly quick because of the cycle. And this it's just a little more exciting for a reason. Plus getting to see schools elevate. You know, you're keeping statistics of, you know, if a school wins their conference title 3 years in a conference, then you're elevating them to a bigger conference. And if a team, you know, has a losing season for at least 3 seasons, then they get downgraded to a lower conference. So it's the mix up as well.
Forgot to come up with that list. I forgot.
It's okay.
I mean, I remember some of the teams, but I don't remember all of them. So,
but yeah, who wants to go first? You want to go first, or should I go first?
You can go first.
All right. Well, as you see at the top of the screen, I went 12-2 on the year, finished number 3 in the nation. My season fell a little short. We'll get started with the schedule. And as every year, I start off against 3 teams, Temple, Pitt, and Delaware. This is my created rivalry games because these teams are not rivals in real life. So this is my own little creation of building a rivalry with 3 schools outside of the Big Ten and schools that Penn State never rivaled with, even though they're in the vicinity area of Pennsylvania. Temple's in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh's in Pennsylvania, but they're not rivaled. Delaware is its own state, right next to Pennsylvania, but they're not rivaled. This was a little thing I wanted to play with, and I've been doing it for the past, I think, 4 seasons now, since season 3 or 4, and we're just finished up 7. Temple went out, beat them. I mean, I honestly thought that I was going to have a little bit of a struggle with Temple to start off with in this game, but I very quickly, with no hesitation, took over this game. By the third quarter, and then this game was over. There was no chance for Temple to come back. Their offense was just worn out by the end of the first half. They put up most of their points in the first half. It was a rough one for Temple. Going in, defeating Pitt the way I did as well. Pittsburgh was the same way. Thought Pitt was going to be a little difficult. Nope, not at all. Delaware was a team that I kind of had to exact my revenge on because I believe they were one of the teams that defeated me a season or 2 ago. And I know I got I got my revenge on them here as well. 49-14. They didn't show up at all. Not at all. Not at all. Just the line score real quick. I mean, you look at it right there. I was up 49-0 or 49-7 by the end of the third quarter. I mean, this game was over. Backups were coming in. That's how rough it was for them. Getting past the bye week, going in against Iowa. Iowa was a tough game. I thought Iowa at one point had this ball game. And, 21-14 at the half. It was 21-24 at the end of 3. And the fourth quarter was a little bit of a struggle for both of us. But at the end, it was my final drive, actually. I was able to get the ball in the end zone, score my 20th point, and win this ball game. And last-minute score to win this one. USC game. USC was tough. USC at the beginning of the year in this season was tough, and they brought the fight in this game. I believe it was a turnover that actually cost me this game too. And remember me saying that because that phrase right there is going to mean something when we get to the end of this schedule. The one interception that Seth Van Denmark threw was the turning point in this game for me against USC, and USC just coming in winning. And after that, I kind of took my aggression and said, I can't lose no more games. I need to get back to the national title. I need to get back to the playoffs. I need to just run the table on everybody. Boise State 52-13. Indiana defeated them. Rutgers, Michigan. Michigan game was so much fun because, I mean, this is another thing about this game is the atmosphere of the stadiums. Like, when you hear the atmosphere of the stadiums in this game, you feel it. It's weird. And it's only a video game, but you feel that atmosphere like, man, this is going to be exciting. And Michigan at one point was toe-to-toe with me, but then the turnovers started coming, and I just took over. And I actually knocked Michigan down because Michigan was a better rank than me. I was ranked 9. They were ranked 5. And I came in and just took it to them. UCLA beat them. Oregon was not the same team they were last year, coming in, beating the crap out of me twice. And we get to the national championship, and it's like, where's this team? And then ever since then, there it is, 38-34 win. Same with Clemson. And then we get to the conference championship game against Michigan. Not nervous about this game at all, especially after the regular season game. And if you notice, the score differentials are, they're not almost exact because I beat them by 12. And in the regular season, I beat them by 14. So the differentials were almost the same. But Yeah, I had no fear in Michigan whatsoever. I had to look because I thought I played Miami early in the regular season, but I didn't. We go to the playoffs, and remember the phrase turnovers. This game right here was a back and forth shootout from the start. Back and forth. We traded touchdowns throughout this whole game. And then in the fourth quarter, they end up taking that 54-49 lead with about a minute 10 left. And I get the ball, obviously. First play, nice little pass, complete. Okay, I could start driving, try and get the momentum. Second play, good. But then on the third play, Van Denmark was on center with a wide receiver, but my wide receiver, he kind of stuttered a little too early, he did a stutter and turned a little too late towards the ball, and Miami ended up intercepting it and winning this ball game. It wasn't because of Van Denmark that I lost this game. It's because of my wide receiver that didn't turn when he was supposed to catch the ball. So my season ended, and I know we're going to look at yours, and we're going to look at the brackets and everything, but my season ended in the semifinals against Miami after Miami went out and beat Missouri the week before. So, do you want me to run statistics real quick, or do you want to go down your schedule?
Oh, no, we'll do my schedule next. We'll just keep it at the schedules right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so onward to Georgia Tech. So we are. And my first game was against Alabama. And this was just a game where both defenses just didn't show up. I ended up winning 55-52 in overtime. And man, it was crazy. I almost had 500 yards of offense. They had 425 yards of offense. It was just, man, it was, like I said, it was just a shootout. After that, normally I take the FCS schools out, but when I saw my schedule and I knew how my defense was, Bama and then Notre Dame, I'm like, I'm going to keep the SCS school in there just so I don't start off the year possibly 0-3. But I mean, it went exactly how I expected it to go. 70-0. Notre Dame, man, they were 1 2-point conversion away from tying this game in the fourth quarter. And they missed. They missed. And that was all she wrote. Now remember this game, because this game right here was a very important game, this Notre Dame game. After that, week 4 was a bye. And then after that, I steamrolled Stanford, steamrolled Indiana. Then I got to Clemson. It was another game that went to overtime. No defenses there, and I just had to outlast them. And I just simply did. 45-42. They ended up, if I remember right, they ended up going for it on 4th down, and my defense shut them down. And it was a turnover on down, and then I got my shot, and bam, they didn't score. I just needed to walk down to a field goal. Got it. 45-42 in overtime. After Clemson, we have Louisville. That was a pretty easy game. Syracuse after the bye, that was easy. Cal after the bye, 70-14. Pittsburgh, 72-13. Thought my team was rolling at this point. Had 4 blowouts in a row. Then I hit NC State, and I was not ready for them. They took me by surprise, man. 59-41. I mean, Lane Rainbolt throws 6 touchdowns, 582 yards, and it's not good enough. They completely shut down my run because I had to abandon it. And Kiki dove 505 yards and 8 touchdowns. This man had a 90% completion percentage. He passed all over me. He made my secondary look foolish and ended up getting the upset. Got my first loss of the season there, followed by the Governor's Cup, which I handedly beat Georgia 52-24. Now, remember that Notre Dame loss? They ended up with one loss conference wise, and it was to me. So, because of that one game, week 3, I secured my spot in the ACC Conference Championship against my old team, West Virginia. And man, this team played exactly how I was hoping it would play. I only have a handful of players left that I recruited on West Virginia, but man, this was a battle. At halftime, it was tied up 28-28. They scored 21 points on me in the second quarter, tie the game up. And then from there, my defense just took over. The third quarter was huge for me because I only held them to 3 points. And then after that, that was it, man. Like, it was great. Rainbolt had 445 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Running back was split between Lacey and Wilkins. And Marquez Babcock, 8 catches, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. Frank Blassingame, 9 catches, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They just could not stop my dynamic duo. And as far as the West Virginia side, I've been following them since I left them because I want to see how my players do. And my dynamic duo at West Virginia was Ezekiel Woollyhand. I won the Heisman with him 2 seasons ago, his freshman year. Only player that I've won the Heisman with. He torched me, 7 catches for 237 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Juan Shitu, 5 catches, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, those two, there's not many guys left, like I said, from my Mountaineer squad. Those two are, and they killed it. On defense, I really didn't do much. But for me on defense, I had 5 sacks and 1 interception. And it was just a good old fashioned shootout with 2 high-powered offenses, and that won me the ACC Conference Championship. Then after that, it was another game against Alabama in the Orange Bowl, my first playoff match. This was a little bit different than the overtime game in week 1. My defense showed up, held them to 20 points. My offense did his thing, and that was a wrap. Then I had a dogfight with Michigan, 40-37. Ended up surviving Michigan. And then finally, I made it to the national championship against Notre Dame, who was looking for revenge from taking the ACC championship game away from them. And it was a fight. I was trailing them in the first half, 17-14. Then they go up 20-14. And then from there, it was like my defense kicked in. The second half, I only held them to that field goal, scored 14 on them. It was like my defense just woke up in the second half. And it was crazy. But we are the national championship. I'm going to miss these Notre Dame games, man. Like, that they were easily my toughest ACC rival. And that was my season. I see you're already on the playoff picture. Go for it, man. Take it away.
All right. Well, in the playoffs, we had Miami University of Ohio clinched the 12 seed. They took on Oklahoma, losing 35-21. Oklahoma moved on to take on Notre Dame. Miami defeated Missouri as the 9 seed, 42-28, to move on to take on Penn State, the Nittany Lions. Michigan, who I beat in the Big Ten championship game, still advanced to the playoffs, took on Baylor in the first round, beat them 38-27 to move on to take on West Virginia. And then Kansas State got defeated by Alabama, 49-21 for Alabama to move on to take on Georgia Tech. We get to the second round. Notre Dame defeated Oklahoma 31-29, which looked like a battle. Very, very close game, but Notre Dame ends up winning. Miami came out and, as I said, defeated me by a turnover, 54-49. Michigan, I beat them in the Big Ten championship. What's really funny about this is I beat them in the regular season. Then I go into the Big Ten title game, no worries at all, handily defeated them, but they get the last laugh. Why? Because they beat West Virginia in their quarterfinal game, 52-47, to move on to the semifinals to meet Georgia Tech in the semifinals. But then Michigan gets stopped 40-37. So they got the last laugh of making it to the semifinals, but you stopped them. So,
that was a revenge game for Michigan because the 2027 national championship game, I coached West Virginia to a victory over them, 45-29. Yep. So that was a rematch of the 2027 national championship game.
And then Notre Dame stopped the somewhat of a Cinderella story for Miami of going to the national title. And then, as you see, Georgia Tech defeating Notre Dame in the national championship. So,
yeah.
This playoff, I'll say this playoff was, we look at past playoffs, and as we got into year 3, year 4, year 5, and the playoffs started looking a little interesting. Some teams that you wouldn't believe would actually make the playoffs made the playoffs. And then you look at this playoff, and some teams are in it that are believable. Oklahoma, Miami, Michigan, maybe Baylor, Alabama, Penn State.
Baylor won the Big 12.
Yeah. You look at this, Notre Dame, just some of these teams that you look at real life and think like, hey, these teams are believable. So what do you mean by it's different? Well, if you go back to year 3, year 4, year 5 and look at those playoffs and how different they looked from what real life would probably look like and what our first 2 years looked like in this, it's like, okay, now things are kind of going back to what you would expect, teams that you would expect to be in it, minus, Miami of Ohio, because Miami of Ohio, do you really think in any universe today they would make it to a college football playoff? Realistically, could they? Yeah, but is it out of? Let me say this: is it out of the realm of possibilities? No, but is it believable? Maybe. But things
what
are
I didn't like about the playoffs here was it was only 2 conference champions that got the first round bye. That's what I didn't like about the playoffs. Baylor won the Big 12. They didn't get a bye. Miami of Ohio won the Pac-12. They didn't get a bye. And I don't quite. Alabama, they were in the playoffs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They won the SEC. They didn't get a bye.
Yeah.
But then you had Notre Dame, who lost the ACC championship, in there with a bye. You had West Virginia. No, I'm sorry. West Virginia lost the ACC championship.
Yeah.
They got the bye. And you had Notre Dame, who wasn't even in a conference championship game, got the bye. It's like they need to set it up where the bye is at least 4 conference championship winners. Yeah. I didn't like that only 2 of us made it out of the 5.
Well, speaking of conference champions, SMU won the American Conference over Florida Atlantic 34-31. Georgia Tech defeated West Virginia in the ACC title game 49-44. Baylor defeated Houston in the Big 12 title game 55-19. I beat Michigan with Penn State in the Big Ten title game, 43-31. Louisiana Tech won Conference USA over New Mexico State, 30-17. Western Michigan defeated Buffalo in the MAC championship, 47-35. For the Mountain West title, North Texas lost to UNLV, 41-38. Miami of Ohio defeated Tulane in the Pac-12, 38-34. Alabama won the SEC title game, 28-24 over Oklahoma. And for the Sun Belt, Appalachian State just took it to Troy, 41-3. Took it to them.
That's their third Sun Belt championship too,
Yeah.
so they're gonna get a promotion to either the Pac-12 or the Big 12. So we'll see what happens there.
And we'll do conference standings really quick. We'll start with the Big Ten. As you see, Penn State obviously finishing at the top of the Big Ten. Penn State, Michigan both finished 7-1 in the Big Ten, but I ended up reigning as the Big Ten champion. Conference USA, Louisiana Tech, obviously at the top of their conference. Nobody in the independent. MAC, Buffalo, and Western. Buffalo outbeat Western Michigan. They went 8-0 in the conference. Western Michigan went 7-1 and Western Michigan won that conference. Buffalo had a good year.
Yeah, Western Michigan earned themselves a promotion too. That was their third MAC conference championship.
Yeah. Mountain West, North Texas went 8-0. UNLV went 6-2. Wyoming went 6-2 as well. I'm kind of surprised here because you see it that UNLV, obviously, they played one more game because of that conference title. I wonder if that's something that I think we should look at real quick, is if UNLV and Wyoming played each other and who won that game. Because I think that's what it came down to between those two, was power of victory.
If you want to look at it, sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at that. So
that was UNLV's third conference championship, so they're going to get a promotion.
I'm going to make a note here real quick. UNLV versus Wyoming, and then we'll go look at their schedule real quick. Pac-12, Tulane and Miami University. Tulane went 8-0 in the Pac-12.
Miami made history with that win.
Yeah.
Because Miami University is the first team to win two different conference championships. They won 3 MAC titles and then got promoted this season to the Pac-12 and now won a Pac-12 title.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Alabama winning the SEC over Oklahoma. Both went 7-1. Miami went 6-2 in the conference, 11-4 overall, and they still made the playoff, which kind of boggles. And the same with Missouri. And that's where I kind of sit here and say, John, because me and you had a little bit of a discussion when you were still at West Virginia about the ranking system. And I said that I feel like it's because of the conference you were in. And when you look at this, Alabama, Oklahoma, Miami, and Missouri all made the college football playoff in the SEC. 2 went 6-2, 2 went 7-1, 12-3, 12-3, 11-4, 10-3. All 4 made the college football playoff, which means the SEC was highly favored in the college football playoff, votings. That's why I say I think it's because of the conference that you were in, why you kept getting put in the position you were in at West Virginia, even though you ran the table at West Virginia.
The SEC was heavily favored, but it was an all ACC national championship game, though. We showed them who the best conference was this year.
Troy went 8-0. Appalachian State went 7-1 in the Sun Belt. That's Sun Belt East, Sun Belt West. And then we go to the ACC. West Virginia 8-0. Georgia Tech 7-1. Georgia Tech still went and won the ACC title game. Notre Dame went 7-1 as well. You got it because of the power of victory over Notre Dame early in the season.
A week 3 matchup made all the difference for me.
Florida Atlantic went 8-0 in the American Conference. Navy 5-3. Florida Atlantic, they played SMU in the American Conference. Or no, they didn't play it. Yeah,
SMU won the conference.
And they're
actually going to get a promotion because that's their third American Conference.
And they went 5-3. So I wonder if they outbeat, and that's another thing I want to look at. I want to look at SMU because I want to see if they had the power of victory over Navy, Rice, and Tulsa. I want to see if that's something that gets accounted for, because if so, we're going to look at that. And then that takes us to the Big 12. Houston 8-0, Baylor 7-1, BYU, Kansas State both went 6-2. And then that's it. We go back to the Big 10. Now I want to go look at those schedules really quick, and let's see if that's the just see if that's the thing. So we'll go to UNLV first because that's the first one we're going to look at, and we're going to see if they defeated Wyoming at all this season or played them. Yeah, they played them. And they beat them 34-20. That's the reason why. Power of victory.
Well, yeah, that's why I had made the conference championship game over Notre Dame, because I beat them week 3 head to head.
Yep. And let's go look at SMU real quick. Even though they went in Navy, Rice, and Tulsa. So they lost to Navy. They lost to Rice. So that doesn't make sense. How they made the conference title if they lost to Navy and Rice. Or Navy and Rice. Florida Atlantic. Oh, that might be why, because they defeated Florida Atlantic. That might be why.
Oh, Florida Atlantic beat them 56-34.
Yeah, and they beat Florida Atlantic. Oh, they did lose to Florida Atlantic. That's right.
Yeah. Well, the game, for whatever reason, put them in there. And
yeah,
they
got there. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, whatever reason that they got put in there, and they won.
I'm kind of curious on what game made the difference then, because if you go let's look at Navy for a second. They beat Rice. They beat Tulsa. They beat SMU. I mean, it's almost like Navy went in and beat everybody that SMU couldn't. And then you look at Rice, and we'll look at Tulsa as well. They went out and beat Tulsa. They beat SMU. They beat Army. Or Army doesn't matter. I'm thinking about Navy. They lost to Navy. And then we look at Tulsa. And they lost to Navy. Lost to Rice. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
It sure is. It sure is. So, it is what it is. It's already done. So,
because like Navy beat them all for the most part. They didn't play SMU.
Yeah.
But Navy beat Rice and Tulsa, so
yeah,
it doesn't make sense. But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so awards. Do you want me to run down the awards, or do you want to do it?
Yeah. Oh, you can do it, Mike. It's on your screen.
Okay. So there was one thing at the beginning of this season 7 that I made a guarantee of. And that was Liati Mailatalu, who won the Heisman Trophy award in season 6. I said that I'm going to do what has not been done yet, and that was repeat and win the Heisman Trophy with him and be the first person in this dynasty to go back-to-back for the Heisman Trophy. And not only did I win the Maxwell Award with Liati Mailatalu, the Walter Camp Award with Liati Mailatalu, but I also did complete, and I won the Heisman Trophy with Liati Mailatalu. So he is the first ever back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner, outbeating. And we'll go look at the Heisman Trophy Award candidates real quick.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
Is Frank Blasingame set the season record for receiving yards.
Yes.
And set the season record for receptions and tied Tyseer Denmark's season touchdown record of 37, which basically has him as the best receiver this year, and he doesn't win that. It's like, boy, was he overlooked in this year. He
the other thing
records and tied them and won the national championship.
Frank Blasingame, DeAndre Wilkins, and Lane Rybolt all 3 different positions for the Heisman Trophy from Georgia Tech.
Yeah. And I really feel like Blasingame should have won that because of all the records he set and tied.
He could have.
But you know what? Congrats on your guy, man. It was neck and neck.
Yeah.
So
Jake Robinson from West Virginia was in the running as well. He's a sophomore, so he has a couple more opportunities to get it. And
one of my guys.
Liati Malatalu ends up getting the Heisman Trophy for his second year in a row.
Back to back, first time ever, man. Congratulations. You did
look
what
at the
you
other
wanted to do.
We'll look at the other awards. Player of the Year, Maxwell Award, Liati Malatalu. Frank Blasingame finished in second. Liati Malatalu went for the Walter Camp Award as well. Blasingame finished in second in that one as well. The Bear Bryant Award, the head coach of the year, went to Casey Woods from Tulane.
The second time a Tulane coach won that award.
Yeah, you finished in second. You finished in second with Georgia Tech. It shows UConn because you are now the head coach of UConn.
Yeah, that was gonna be a surprise for later, but the game kind of spoiled it.
Yeah, I finished in fourth as far as head coach of the year. Quarterback of the year, Jake Robinson from West Virginia. Lane Raybolt finished in second. Chuck Benderek, the best defensive player of the year. Raymond Boyce. AJ Pippin finished in second from Florida Atlantic. The defensive player of the year, Bronco Nagurski Award, went to Raymond Boyce as well. Dante Catula from Clemson finished in second. The Paycom Jim Thorpe Award, defensive back of the year, it went to AJ Pippin from Florida Atlantic. Javier Shelley, the free safety from Tulane, finished in second. The Doak Walker Award, the running back of the year, went to DeAndre Wilkins from Georgia Tech. Niles Augustine from Louisiana finished in second. The Fred Biliknikov Award went to Frank Blasingame, the wide receiver of the year, and Liati Malatalu finished in second.
But yet he's the best wide receiver. But,
yeah.
I don't understand it, but I'm not going to argue it because there's 1A and 1B with those two. So,
defensive lineman of the year went to Alabama's Vince Carr. Jason Carter from Notre Dame finished second. The Unitas Golden Arm Award, the senior quarterback of the year, went to Andres Balo, Houston's quarterback. Manu Coho from Stanford finished in second. Edge rusher of the year, defensive end of the year, whatever you want to call it, went to Jason Carter from Notre Dame. Spencer Everett from Pitt finished in second. The interior lineman of the year award, the Outland Trophy, went to Adonis Coward from Oregon. Dennis Wilhelm from SMU finished in second. John Mackey Award, the tight end of the year, went to Troy's Boogie Officer.
Love that name, Boogie Officer, man.
Manny Lavrone from Georgia Tech finished in second.
He won it last year and just missed it this year.
The Assistant Coach of the Year award went to the offensive coordinator, Jim Walker from Tulane. Sean Reagan from Florida finished second. I finished in fifth and sixth, my defensive coordinator and then my offensive coordinator. Back to back. And then you finished eighth and ninth, back to back. Dick Butkus Award, linebacker of the year, went to Georgia Tech's Raymond Boyce. I think we didn't do this one. Okay. Randall Scruggs finished center of the year, the Remington Award from Texas A&M. Deontay Eby. This is weird. Deontay Eby and Santiago Anzalone from Miami. 2 centers in a row from Miami.
They must have rotated them.
They must have. Daniel
I still want to know how to win that award, man.
Right? Daniel Bierier from Louisiana Tech finished as kicker of the year. Jameek Pete from Wyoming finished second. Ray Guy Award went to Johnny Garland for punter of the year from UL Monroe. Noah McLaughlin finished in second from Missouri State. The Jet Award went to Tavares John, the running back from Georgia Tech, for best special teams returner. Thad Wire from Arkansas finished in second. I finished in fourth with John Waddle. John Waddle was a hell of a kick returner. He was. I mean, he's a junior. I'm going to have him for another year, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't end up in the transfer portal. I'm hoping he doesn't ask for a transfer because, man, is he a hell of a kick returner.
John is too, man. He's not as fast as I'd like him to be, but he did do a punt return and a kick return for me this year. He actually finished in the voting third last year and won it and finally won it this year. So
The freshman player of the year, the Sean Alexander Award, went to Tua Maava from TCU. The quarterback, David Ursua from Western Michigan. The quarterback finished in second. And we're right back at the beginning of the awards. So that's the awards.
Yay! Congratulations, everyone.
I think that's all we that's it. We can move on.
Yeah. Are you ready to go and start the off season?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
You want me to do it? You do it.
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right. Players leaving. All right. So John Waddle, the kick returner I was talking about, he's projected to be a 6th-round draft pick in the draft. We're going to try and get him to stay. And it failed, so he's leaving me. That's it.
I had 26 players leaving UConn, and pretty much all of them are extremely low chance to persuade. This will be interesting.
Quentin Seidman, the quarterback that so this quarterback I got from the transfer portal. Here's a funny little story about Quentin Seidman. I got him out of the transfer portal, and it was a late transfer portal pickup because the quarterback I was going after didn't want to come to me. He went elsewhere. He went to West Virginia, I believe.
Okay.
I get Quentin Seidman. First drive of the first game of the season was the worst drive I think I ever had in this game. And I very quickly put Seth Van Denmark in because I was like, he won me a national championship. Why am I not starting this guy? He came in, took over the rest of the season. Did not see Quentin Seidman.
I did that to you too. I was like, why are you benching the guy that took you all the way?
Now, if I could persuade Seidman to stay, will he possibly be my starter? Maybe. Let's see if he stays first. He's staying. So he'll probably be my starter this year, depending on if I still have Van Denmark or not. I don't remember whether I still have him or not. I think I do because he was a freshman when I got him, and he was only a first-year starter. So I think I do have Van Denmark yet. I'll have to check. Aiden Cunningham.
Persuade anybody, so I lost 26 players on my new team.
Aiden Cunningham, edge rusher. Let's see if he stays. Nope, gone. Halfback Ray Yates. He's staying. Good. Stephen McMichael. He is a Sam linebacker. He failed to stay. Brenton Slater, backup quarterback. Playing time. He wants to leave. See ya. He never seen the field anyway. Melvin Trueblood, defensive tackle. He wants to leave, and he is staying. Just a quick look at my draft picks. I have Byron Bull, right tackle. He's projected to be a 7th rounder. Liati Malatalu, he's projected to be a 5th rounder. James Adderley, Mike linebacker, he's projected to be a 5th. Teron Flowers, my Sam linebacker, projected to be a 4th. And Connor Bull, left guard, projected to be a 2nd-round draft pick. John Waddle's projected to be a 6th. So, and I don't know how many players I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 players leaving. 19.
I have 26 leaving my new team. And as far as draft goes, my guy, one of the last guys I had at West Virginia, Lane Rainbolt, he's supposed to be my future there, followed me to Georgia Tech. He's projected to be a 2nd rounder, which doesn't make sense to me because he's rated 99 overall. And wide receiver Frank Blasingame is projected to be a 1st rounder. And that is the draft picks from my old Georgia Tech team. I'm not going to UConn, those aren't my guys. So I'm going to look at the Georgia Tech side on that.
Okay. So let me put Georgia Tech up on the screen real quick then.
Yeah, it's just Blasingame, and they're losing a lot of guys. But to the draft, they're losing Blasingame and they're losing Rainbolt.
So a couple graduations. So Blasingame, Ryan Bolt, transfer guys as well. Do a quick
Yes,
overlay
sir.
of the transfers and graduations. Okay. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
I still have some players from my second half recruiting. I got to see if I lost or gained.
I don't even know what my recruiting is going to look like because I didn't recruit for UConn. So
right.
this is going to be a little fun mess to walk into.
Look at the draft results real quick.
Oh, UConn players got drafted. No surprise there.
Connor Bull went in the second round. Mulitalu went in the fourth round along with Teron Flowers and James Adderley. John Waddle, the kick returner, went in the fifth round along with Byron Bull. So 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5. Let's go look at Georgia Tech and see where your guys went. Blasingame went in the first. Reinbolt went in the second. Nice.
Doesn't make sense because he's a 99 overall. He must have been like
Early.
the 32nd pick in the draft, like usually when they're that high, they go in the first round.
Round 2, pick 1, or round 2, pick 2, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess it's time to play Transfer Portal.
Yeah. All right. So where?
I have to completely set up my board to how I like it so I can read what they did.
That's fine. I got to do it as well.
Over the place.
I got to do that as well. Plus, I want to see how many guys I did not get committed.
All right, they got a 3-star quarterback, pocket passer. I like that. Okay. Miles Ahenotu. I can dig that. They're a 1.5-star team, so I'm not going to try to test my luck with anything higher than 3 stars right now with them.
So I'm up to 21 players that did not commit to me. That is a mess. Wow. Yeah.
All right. I don't even know where to begin here. Got to look at the transfer portal first.
Okay.
See what we can find here.
This can go over here.
Georgia Tech players under recommended. See if I can steal any of my guys over.
I'm going to schedule him a visit for week 1 of the bye here. I'll schedule him as a visit because I'm trying to get these guys. Just don't know if they're going to stay or not. I don't need much. Look at this. Look at that. That is very low.
Nice. Ooh,
that is
DeAndre Wilkins. You want a good running back? I had over 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving with him this year. He's in the transfer, but I'm locked out. Traverse Lacey, his backup, is in the transfer, but I'm locked out. I don't know who Cates and Gage are, but dang.
Man. I think I'm going to go after Clyde Brazil.
Let's figure out what I need here.
He is a 4-star. And I need to go after one more quarterback.
I guess it's going to cost that man 40 hours just to bring him over. Why you guys recruit from so far away? Jeez, you got to stick to the northeastern part. Come on, UConn.
need a tight end.
Right. What do we got here?
Tackle. I'm going to go after a running back because my running back position, it was okay. This wasn't great.
That DeAndre Wilkins, man, he was 1,000 yards on each side of the ball for me. So
I
highly
honestly
recommend him. Lacey
don't
was
know.
good too.
Don't know if I have an opportunity to go after him. No, he's not on my list. Wilkins? Yeah, he's not on my list.
But you're looking under recommended. I look under top prospects to see everybody.
Oh. Yeah, but then that might mean I'm locked out of him because he's not showing up on my thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what number he was. To be honest with you, I just searched by previous team and found all the Georgia Tech guys and looked to see who was available.
What's his first name?
DeAndre Wilkins.
Okay, then it'd be better to do it that way.
Got like First Prestige.
Yeah, I'm locked out of him. That's why he's not showing up on the recommended because I'm locked out of him. Tevin below.
Okay, this guy wants to visit. I have no idea who these guys are.
Vayu.
Well,
Go after Vayu. Right tackle.
wow, man, they got so many people they haven't locked up yet. It's crazy.
Guards. Oh. Everett Bibbs, of course.
Coaching prestige went down. I guess that's because of the school doesn't hold coaches. Mine's an A plus, but theirs is a B minus.
After DJ Hill.
Oh, I'm gonna offer you a scholarship out of necessity because I need a kicker apparently.
And we'll go after Kevin Calvin. He's a Sam. Need some cornerbacks. Afamautai.
Yeah.
And we'll go after Paul Hester. Okay. I have one more player I got to recruit, and I'm good. Ever since I started doing this this way of recruiting, it's just been wonders for me. This has worked out so
That's good,
well.
man.
Yeah. We'll go after Oscar Group. And we'll go after Sturgis.
Well, I've spent all my hours, so whenever you're ready.
Hold on, you're finished before me?
Not really much I can do here. I only have 600 hours to play with. So
That just never happens.
I'm also at a smaller school, so I have less recruiting hours.
Move these guys up quick.
Trying to change the appearance of my coach, but every time I change the appearance, it goes back to what he was before. It's not
Because you got
sticking it.
you got to hit start and not back.
Oh, thank you. Because now that he's going to a cold weather school, like a real cold weather school, he's gonna have a long beard. He's gonna wear pants. Change up his outfit a bit.
I was thinking about bringing back the beard since I didn't win a national title.
I'm only making it a longer beard because he's going to Connecticut.
Because the last time I grew a beard because of the national title thing. So I think I might put the beard back on my guy. I don't know yet.
Gonna get real cold wearing shorts. Damn, I got Georgia Tech up to number 8 right now. I'm not even gonna get credit for it if they make the top 5. That's a shame. Oh well. I don't even know where UConn is on the board. Probably all the way at the bottom.
Oh, no wonder those two players couldn't make a decision
119. Why?
because I only scouted them. I didn't like send the house or anything.
You
I didn't
you,
have
you
enough.
let them down.
I didn't have enough points or hours. Trying to do everything I can to make this a quick and painless transfer portal.
Good luck. I'm not
Do
even
every
looking at the portal. I'm looking at prospects. They have so many on their board. Some they didn't scout, some they didn't offer a scholarship to. It's like, come on, guys, you overextended yourselves.
I'm still gonna have hours left. This is why I like doing the recruiting the way I do now, because I normally always have hours. All right, you ready to move forward?
Sure. Yeah, they're also a bigger school too, remember.
Here we go. Let's go.
Like I dropped I think like 600 hours or something like that with UConn, or at least for now.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No commit. Okay.
Geez, they offered 35 scholarships, man. These guys are, I mean, 33. They really overextended themselves.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if I can get half of these guys.
Everybody wants to visit. I'm not going to have enough visiting. Not.
At this point, I'm just focusing on their 3-star players first, and then after that, I'm focusing on 2 and 1 stars are the least of my concern.
I hate that they only give you a certain amount of slots for visiting. It's 4 slots per week.
Well, there's a thing in CEO that gives you extra slots. So I purchased that right away.
Where the hell do you get that?
You have to win 2 national championships, so then you have to unlock it.
I've won 2 national titles.
It's on your coach's tree thing. You have to unlock it. I try to unlock it every time, every year. I tried to unlock it in last year's game and this year's game.
I can't
Yeah, it's
unlock it.
nothing new. What's that?
I can't.
It costs points to unlock.
Oh,
You need 35.
I don't have 35.
Why not?
Because I use it to build my other part of my tree. I'm done and ready to go then.
You gotta save up.
You ready?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I'll be ready soon, though.
I went into today down by 29 points. At halftime of today's game, I was down by like 47. And in the second half, AJ and Jalen really helped me. Now I'm up by 1 point, 30 points.
Damn.
Yeah. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Bzz.
I hate how many scholarships, how many players they scouted as opposed to how many hours they have. All right, I'm ready.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
There's going to be an overhaul starting this season with Connecticut. Like, we're not recruiting like that anymore. I'll tell you that much. A winning philosophy has entered this school.
All right, so I lost Carruthers to Wisconsin. Is that one of the players from my other list? It is. So now we're up to 22 players non-commit. Keep that in front of me. We'll go over to the transfer portal. We'll look for a left tackle. Try and get a last second tackle here. We'll go after Monday. So
He wants to come over and visit. He likes playing style, does he? Oh, conference prestige has a better rating, so he's getting conference prestige.
Okay, now let's go over to Clifton. Go all the way down to Clifton Monday. Get him recruited. Give him a scholarship. Start the process here. Bring him in for a visit right away. Make him feel important. Oh, I have no more visits. Uh-oh.
So 1 star costing 40 hours. No, I'm not flying you out, buddy. You're a 1 star. Not happening. Okay, I am ready when you are.
Let's hot diggity do it. All right. Tevin Below. Halfback.
Andre Bliss. Don't know who you are, but thank you.
Okay, so he is a 4-star. All right, DJ Hill. 4-star.
Lost you to Boston College. That's fine. You don't need to join me.
Kevin Calvin. 3-star. Oh, I thought we were on a roll here. Okay,
Oh, I
so
didn't want to do that.
Lost Hester. Lost Mowdy. Lost Monday. Damn it, I just tried to commit him too.
You're like Coach Prestige, huh?
I lost you.
Championship contender is a D-. Holy smoke.
For you?
That's going to change. Yeah, well, I'm UConn. They won 5 games last year. That's why I told you this year is probably going to be your year to win it, because I'll probably just make a bowl game. Yeah. For me, a championship contender is a D-. That's all right. Give me a couple years, and we'll see how that changes. But for now, this is going to have to stay that way.
Yep. All right. Ready?
No, not yet. Almost, though. I only have 40 more hours left to play with. So I'll be ready very soon. Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay.
Wow, week 4 of 4. That went real fast.
Yeah, we got through it quicker than we normally do. All right.
All right, I got somebody.
Clyde Brazil. All right, I got one of my quarterbacks.
Got him.
And he is a 4-star.
All right, I got the second quarterback now.
Me too. 3-star.
Whoever's the highest rated quarterback is going to be my guy, because I don't know who any of these guys are. Oh, I got a lot of people. It's still raining confetti.
Volk. Is he from my other thing? Yeah, he is. All right, so I'll add him as a 4-star over here because I already have
My
this.
goodness, it's still showing everybody who committed.
Kofe away.
This is like a parade of people. Wow. How many did they actually get?
Okay, so Bibbs.
You go to Nevada. You can go there. How many did I actually get? That's the question.
Sturgis. Non-commit. I gotta look for these players because
They got 25 guys on scholarships. I'll take that for a
he committed.
1.5-star school. I'll take that.
I gotta find these players because it's like they didn't pop up on my other commit non-commits, which is crazy.
They jumped up to 56. Okay, I'll take that for not my class.
5, 6, 7.
Wow, Georgia Tech fell from 8th to 19th. I left caused a huge ruffle in their recruiting class. Dropped 11 spots.
All right, so I had 0 5-star commits. I had 11 4-star, 10 3-star, 1 2-star, 0 1-stars, and I had 27 guys not commit to me.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that is a lot. I wonder where I fell as far as
You weren't too far away from
25.
Georgia Tech. Yeah, because
25.
they were like
Yeah.
they were 19. I saw you on my screen when I looked to see where they fell to.
All right, let's I think I'm good as far as positions, but I just want to double and make sure.
I never do position changes, so I'm good.
I still have
Change my
Seth Van.
You do?
I still have Seth Van Denmark. He's
Change
my
him to
guy.
your kicker. Change him to your kicker.
Get the fuck out of here! No, no.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna be good because they're gonna
He's
ask
gotta
like,
be your new kicker.
he's not because I'm not changing it.
Oh, don't be a wuss.
I am 400, almost a little under 400 XP away from level 67 as a head coach.
65
or 66. Sorry,
I just turned. No, I'm 64. I'm sorry. I just turned 64.
I'm 66. I'll be 67. Let's see how Van Denmark is now. He got up to a 94. So is Seidman. Seidman's up to a 94.
Nice.
Seidman's faster. He has better accuracy. Like all roads are leading me to start quitting Seidman. Like he has better statistics, which is weird.
That's what you call.
He doesn't have the strength though. Van Denmark has the strength. And then the throwing power rating, so Van Denmark actually has the better. I have 2 wide receivers. Oh, this is just for thing. I should have more wide receivers though. Should. Yeah, because this is just training. It doesn't show everybody.
Yeah.
Are we moving forward?
Yeah, we can.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't do training, so yeah, we're good. I mean, I looked at my training. I mean,
Yeah.
I doubt I'm going to be able to encourage anybody to transfer. Oh, I'm wrong. I can encourage one guy. I'm 86 out of 85.
I'm 85 out of 85.
All right. I need to just look to see what position I can lose one guy from.
Oh my God. Dude, my wide receiving core is so young. Freshman, sophomore, freshman, junior. Oh, man. I could transfer Van Denmark if I wanted to. I'm going to transfer Seidman because I'm not going to start him. Van Denmark's my guy. Goodbye, Simon.
I don't need 13 wide receivers. So I'm going to get rid of this guy who was a redshirt freshman last year. See ya. Bye. 13 is too many. All right. I am at 85 of 85. Custom conferences time.
Hold on.
All right. Let me
Tight
open my
end.
handy dandy spreadsheet.
Oh my
here.
God. Christian McElrath, my tight end. He's a 99. I think I'm going to focus on trying to be the first one to win a Heisman Trophy with a tight end.
Yeah, it's only been wide receivers and Ty Simpson from Alabama.
I'm going to try and win the Heisman Trophy with a tight end. I'm going to do it. All right, advance. Good.
No, custom conferences.
Oh, that's on this page?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do your thing.
I'm working on that right now. Let's see. App State. You can go to the Pac-12. Who else earned it? Western Michigan. You earned it. You can go to the Big 12. Where are you? You are Mac. Mac. Who else? SMU. I'm going to move you over to the, where are you? You can go over to the Pac-12. See how you do over there. So I think that was it for division winners. SMU, Pac-12, Western Michigan, UNLV. I knew I missed one. UNLV in the Mountain West. You could go to the Pac-12 because you're Las Vegas. Oh, I took Minnesota out of the Pac-12. I don't want to do that. Where did I put them? They didn't go back. Where is Minnesota? I lost Minnesota. Like I don't see them anywhere. Where are they hiding at? Where is I seriously lost Minnesota. I think
I
that
thought they
was
were in the Pac.
possible.
I thought they were in the Pac-12.
Yeah, but I accidentally took them out and now I can't find where they went. I think I erased them from the game. That thing is they're all in alphabetical order and I still can't find them. Well, I'm going to go enter it back out and go back in it. Oh, they're in the ACC. That's why I couldn't find. Okay. All right. So the Pac-12 has 12 teams already. So App State, I'm going to move you to the Big 12. Delaware has been really struggling since their move, so I'm going to demote them to conference. Where were they at before? They were in Conference USA, so I'll put them in the American. The ACC, Virginia, and Virginia Tech are really struggling. So put Virginia in Conference USA, and Virginia Tech can go there too. Um, I think I'm good unless you. Has anybody really been struggling in the Big Ten?
Um,
That I'm not sure of. Like, I didn't notice anybody. I didn't know if you did.
I mean, maybe Rutgers.
Okay.
I would give them
I could,
this year yet, though. See how
all
they
right.
do.
So Rutgers is
Yeah.
on the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You ready?
The custom conferences are good.
All right. Van Denmark is pro potential. All right.
Okay, so
Schedules.
custom schedules time. We'll do yours first as always.
First things first. What are my bye weeks?
All right.
Well, just run it.
0 is
Just run it
what's
down
that?
as from 0 to 14.
Okay, you have. Oh, I'm looking at my schedule. All right, here we go. All right, 0 is open.
Okay.
1 is Delaware.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Well, because
2.
Delaware, I usually play Delaware at the beginning of the year, anyways.
Yeah, you like
Remember?
to pick on them for some reason.
Okay, week 2.
2 is Southern Miss.
Okay.
3 is at Nebraska.
Okay.
4 is at Illinois. Wow, you
Okay.
don't play any ranked teams. That's
That might
crazy.
change.
Yeah.
Let's, 5.
5 is FCS Northwest.
Okay.
6 is at Maryland.
Okay.
7 is Eastern Michigan.
Okay.
8 is open.
Okay.
9 is Boise State. Yeah, you have a really easy schedule.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, you do. 10 is Northwestern.
Okay.
11 is Rutgers.
Okay.
12 is Wisconsin.
Okay.
13 is at Ohio State. That's like the only hard game you have is Ohio State, is at Ohio State.
And
Everyone
14's
else you're
open.
playing your scrubs.
14's open.
14 is Army Navy.
Okay. Now, which ones can I change?
Delaware, Southern Miss, SCS Northwest,
Okay.
and Eastern Michigan.
Oh, so I can't change the Nebraska game. Damn.
That's a conference game.
I know.
They're always locked.
All right. So for the Southern Miss game, let's start at the top.
Uh-huh.
Can I play Pitt or Temple?
You can play Temple and I'm looking. No Pitt.
All right. Well, then let's change that one to Temple.
When you want that away, you always play that one away.
Yeah. I like playing that one away at the
Yeah,
link.
because you play it at the link. Is it actually at the link?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's at the link. Yeah, it's at the link.
Cool.
Yeah. The FCS Northwest. What
Yeah.
ranked teams can I play in that week?
See. Can't. I don't think I can go by rank. Let me just run.
All right.
Number. Hold on. I can just run through the whole list. 10 Alabama,
Okay.
16 Louisville,
Okay.
17 Stanford. I'm sorry, 17 Syracuse. Sorry, Syracuse.
It's okay. Okay.
And that's it. Syracuse,
Um,
Louisville, and Alabama.
let's do number 10 Alabama.
Okay, finally gonna put a ranked team on there. All your other teams are scrubs except Ohio State,
And we'll stay
who
home
isn't
for that one.
ranked.
We'll stay home for that one. And then the Eastern Michigan game, we're going to change.
All right, what are we changing that to?
Ranked team, who's available?
26 LSU. Surprise. 26 must be tied with 25, but LSU at 26.
Okay.
Missouri at 6.
What number are they? What
What?
rank?
Missouri at 6.
Oh, they're 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stanford at 24.
Okay.
Tennessee at 14. And that's it.
Okay. Let's do Tennessee.
Okay. It's at the home. Do you want it at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So my schedule should be week 0 bye, week 1 home at week 1 Delaware, week 2 at Temple, week 3 at Nebraska, week 4 at Illinois, week 5 number 10 Alabama, week 6 at Maryland, week 7 14 Tennessee, week 8 bye, week 9 Boise State, week 10 Northwestern, week 11 Rutgers, week 12 Wisconsin, week 13 at Ohio State, and then week 14 is the Open.
Yep. Got it.
Sweet.
Oh, wow. I play 3 ranked teams.
I'm kind of upset
Cool.
I don't play Pitt, but it is
I
what
play
it
2
is.
ranked teams. You could have set it up that way.
What?
I mean, but you went for the ranked teams instead.
Oh, I mean, that's more towards like the back end of the year, so
Yeah.
got to start fighting for that one spot.
My first team is against FCS Southeast. I think I'm going to keep that just to see what my team looks like. And then, yeah, I'm good. I play Temple, but at home. I don't play them at the link. They're in my conference. Okay. Save the changes. Time to build up the prospects. Wow, I need a lot of players. Holy smokes. This is nuts.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Green Acres is the place to be. For living, it's the life for me.
5 cornerbacks. That's nuts.
5 cornerbacks. That is crazy. Do you have a week 0 game?
No.
Oh, cool. So we can set up our prospect list right away now.
Yeah, that's what I planned on doing.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing that already.
Yep. That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay. Well, you know the first thing we got to do. Look for a Pennsylvania and the Lehigh Valley player. run down. Sorry.
All right, I need 5 edge rushers too. What do I need, left or right? 4 left and 1 right. All right. Geez, I'm only gonna have 500 hours to play with. That's barely any prospects.
Come on, I'm usually good with getting a player from the Lehigh Valley. Let's go.
Time.
Let's land on one. We are deep down this list here, and it's not looking too promising. Oh, we found one. Manny
Nice.
Ream, running back, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, JUCO player. I'm going to do this. Oh, and just to make an announcement for the video, this is my last year at Penn State, guaranteed. I'm on my last contract year, and I'll be leaving Penn State.
Sure about that? You talked about it the last couple seasons.
No, it's definite. I told you already it's definite.
Okay, but we'll see.
I'm not signing the contract. All right, now. Of course, we got to look for a quarterback because it recommends me to look for a quarterback. Rico Garcia. You know what? We're going to go after him. And we'll go after... Yeah, because he's... Actually... Yeah, he's 5th on my list anyways, or 6th.
I might
Frank
build up my
Mayf.
defense with this class. And then next year's prospects, focus on my offense. Build my defense up first. That sounds like a plan.
Make sure I'm not going after any of these ATH. What the hell does that ATH mean? I never knew what that meant.
Athlete.
Huh?
Athlete.
Oh. Makes sense. All right, I need 3 tackles. I'll go over Talbot. We'll go after Manu Whiteheart.
I need 2 strong safeties.
We'll go after Delroy Cameron.
2 free safeties.
Guard. Edge rushers. Oh, man. 2 5-stars that want to come to me? What? Like, why would I not? Well, I'm not going to be there anyways, but try and set them up for success.
That's what I always try to do with my schools. Try to set them up for success when I leave. All right, I think maybe I need 1 more prospect, then I might be good. And I need a Sam linebacker. Where is Sam linebacker?
So I'm going to start offering scholarships right away. You get that instant scholarship thing, like Insta Recruit, and you're like, damn it. I wish it would happen right away.
I know. I agree.
You get that excitement of one, and then it's like you want it to happen again. And you look for it and look for it. And it's like, dang it.
Yeah,
I got one.
Did you? Good.
Callum Rossi, my will linebacker. Let's see if Emmanuel Rossi will come to me right away. Nope.
It's his brother.
Oh, that is awesome. And just as I was talking about it, too, I'm like, how cool would it be? All right, we'll move Callum Rossi right up to the top here. And then you let me know when you're ready to move on.
Hey, give me one moment.
One.
All right, I'm ready.
Here we go. All right, we'll go through our week 0 stuff right away, I'm guessing.
I might as well do our recruiting and all that fun stuff.
Okay, I got to watch my hours, so I'll do first. Okay, then I'll do second. Oh, I forgot this guy, and he was. Oh no, I didn't. He's good. He's good. Okay, and then do third.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Damn, their hours are so low. I only have 400 hours to play with. That's gonna change.
I have 1,000.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are. So, like I said, I only had 400 hours to play with.
I'm just gonna run down the line here at this point because I think I'm gonna have enough to do everything.
I had to cut one recruit. I estimated one recruit too many for the hours. I figured they'd have 450, but they had 400.
Yeah, I'm gonna have enough for everybody. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll wait to do my scouting next round. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're moving on forward. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm in first with everybody on my list except one person.
That's
Holy
good
crap.
to go get them.
And I'm starting off number 7. Everybody moved in the first place for me except this strong safety, Tyler Mines. He's a 5-star strong safety. And what's funny is I started in the top 8 with him, and I was at 7, and now I'm up to number 4. Everybody else
off ranked 106 in the nation. So let's go.
Oh man,
let's go.
You got
wow,
this.
West Virginia's ranked number 1, and they're playing Notre Dame. I'm seeing it on top stories. Wow, Mountaineers. Right. They never gave me number 1.
Oh, let's look.
Debo Swainy, though.
Let's look at the top 25 real quick. West Virginia, they're 1-0 in the year. Number 1, they beat FCS Southeast in week 0. Number 2, Oklahoma, they defeated Marshall in week 0, 35-21. Wow, West Virginia won 94-0 against FCS Southeast. Wow.
Powerhouse. They're a powerhouse.
Notre Dame, number 3, they're 0-1 on the year. They lost to Miami. Number 4, Miami, 38-21. Miami, number 4, they beat Notre Dame. Michigan's number 5. Missouri's number 6. They defeated they lost to number 10, Alabama, 44-38 in week 0. Penn State, number 7. Oregon, 8. Georgia Tech is 9. Alabama, number 10, defeating Missouri. Georgia, number 11, Duke 12, Baylor 13, Tennessee 14, Oklahoma State 15. Louisville is number 16. They defeated UL Monroe 45-16 in week 0. Syracuse 17, Texas 18, Houston number 19, BYU's 20, Kansas State 21, Miami of Ohio University 22, Washington 23, Stanford 24, Western Michigan number 25.
So could you imagine number 3 Notre Dame lost to Miami?
Yes.
And now number 3 Notre Dame plays number 1 West Virginia. Could you imagine if Notre Dame lost both of those games to top 5 ranked teams, how far they're going to fall when the rankings change next week? Because it never changes week 0 and week 1.
Yeah.
That's going to be a crazy fall for them.
Heisman Trophy race, quarterback Danny Lloyd from Old Dominion, quarterback Desmond Prude from BYU, quarterback Alexander Raynaud from Miami, wide receiver Cordell Nowell from Oklahoma, and quarterback Ray Toner from Ole Miss is in the Heisman Trophy running right now.
The Old Dominion guy is leading the charge. That's different.
Yep.
I like that. I like that.
And to got to look at the coach's hot seat because, like I said, this is it. I'm not signing that contract. It's not happening
for that yet because it's most teams haven't. Well, I guess not looking at it.
Nope, because Lane Durant's on the hot seat. From Stanford, Lance Taylor is on the hot seat from Jacksonville State. Joe Moorhead from Northwestern. Clay Helton from Vanderbilt, Mitch Lichtensteiner from Akron, Timmy Chang from Hawaii, who just went back to Hawaii.
Got there. Yeah, he started the game in year 2025 as Hawaii's coach, and now he's back.
Yeah,
2032.
John Butler from Liberty, Sam Johnson from Virginia, Phil Longo from Purdue. Esteban Vega from UL Monroe, Eliza Velasco from Marshall.
Got there too.
Mike Loxley from Maryland, Colin Durbin from Toledo, Hugh Freeze from Auburn, Justin Wilcox from Cal, Kalen DeBoer from Nebraska, Khalil Gravel, that's it. And then Khalil Gravel's a low from Army. Jed Fish from Florida, Clifton Spangler from Kentucky, Eddie George from Iowa are all low. And then Boston College's Dan Mullen is low as well. And then we get to the safe ones.
Yep.
So.
Well, you have some teams to possibly scout and monitor. Like last year, I wanted Marshall and I wanted Missouri State, and I ended up at UConn. So it may not go to how you plan it to go.
I will give you some early ones that are going to be on my list to keep an eye on because I already have 3 schools that I have interest in if they end up offering me and come available, and that's Vanderbilt, Hawaii, and Akron.
Okay.
These 3 right here. So Hawaii, Vanderbilt, and Akron are 3 teams that are early on the list.
Cool.
So, and this is what I mean. This is why I say, because you look at the trophy room, it is stacked. It is a stacked trophy room. And I have completed every rivalry. I know yours is bigger. Okay, I know.
It's not quite 5 national championship stack.
Yeah. 5 or 6 Heisman Trophy stacks. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. You can keep playing for the Heisman, and I'll keep playing for the national championship. That's how I see it. That's fine with me.
Yeah. So, all right. Year number 8 is in effect.
Yeah, 2032, week 1. My first season with the UConn Huskies. Your 8th season with the Penn State Nittany Lions. Craziness here. Craziness.
There we go.
Well, good luck to you, sir. This is your year to win it because I don't think I'm going to make it starting off ranked 106. So you got it.
Good luck to you as well, rebuilding UConn. So, all
Thank you. And
right.
as always, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content. And if you want to watch me play my games on Twitch, which I do sometimes, the Candyman JH. If you want to watch us stream the off season, or if Mike decides to stream one of his games, the Huddle Hub podcast on Twitch, as well as the Huddle Hub YouTube channel where you can catch these videos as well.
All right. All right. Thank you for everybody who stopped by for the live. Appreciate you sticking around. Even if you didn't say anything in the chat, we just appreciate you sticking around and watching. Make sure, again, like John said, hitting that follow button over on John's social medias over at the Candyman JH. As you see, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Candyman JH. You can follow me over on Instagram, X, TikTok, and Snapchat at MetalMike714. And then if you want to follow the Huddle Hub on social media, you can follow the Huddle Hub on X, TikTok, and on Twitch at the X, TikTok, and YouTube at the Huddle Hub Pod. You got to hit subscribe to follow on the YouTube and at the Huddle Hub Podcast on Twitch. All the links are in the bio on the Twitch channel if for whatever social media you desire to go to. Hopefully it's all of them. We just posted 3 new videos about 2 hours ago, so go check them out. Go check them out and make sure you hit the follow button while you are there. Be good to each other, be kind to each other, take care of each other, be patient with each other. Remember, the world ain't moving as fast as you think. Me and Cam will see you on Sunday to run down the rest of week 13 of the NFL and recap week 14 of college football from tomorrow. Until then, we will see you guys later. Deuces.